undisputed UFC welterweight champion and still one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, the Nigerian nightmare Kamaru Usman. What do you think his approach is going to be here tonight? Because we love the jab, the striking has evolved, but we all know what his bread and butter is.
Well, his bread and butter is his wrestling. I think the only thing I can point to is that he lost the first fight of his career. Then he went on that tremendous run to become the welterweight champion and widely regarded the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. That was his bounce back. Tonight he has to do that again. He's got to go back to that mindset that allowed for him as a young fighter to tie Georges St. Pierre's record for most wins in the welterweight division. That starts tonight, and ultimately he's hoping that leads to another reign atop the welterweight division.
And there have been rumblings about some injuries, maybe a knee, his hand. He says he's healthy. We'll see how it goes for Kamaru Usman getting back on the proving ground here tonight. Ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee has graced the octagon. He's ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. Dateline, Anaheim, California, USA. Good to have you with us inside Honda Center tonight. This has become an annual stop for the MMA leader, and there have been any number of signature performances that have gone down inside these very rings.
I'm not sure any place has had more title changes than the Honda Center, especially in the heavyweight division. A great place for heavyweight fight, but if you go in as the champion, just know, on most nights, that belt's going in the opposite direction.
Let's go. Let's get that right working.
Fighter lands a nasty kick. Oh, big elbow.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Nice 1-2 there. These guys throwing early.
Oh, nice body shot.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Big Big power shot there. Immediately gets the underhook. Well-timed knee lands for the more well-rounded fighter. If you're the wrestler now, does that give you pause with your takedown game or not necessarily?
A little bit, because generally when they lead the knee up the middle, you kind of drive into him and take him down. That speaks to the impact that knee landed, that it made him take a step back, opposed to trying to continue that takedown. Oh!
Judo toss, made it look easy. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud.
Let's go. We got
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Lee's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by Kamaru Usman. Making all these shots count. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Usman.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. Oh, right into mount. This is where he wants to be.
Really good job with the ground and pound, and now you can see some visible swelling on his opponent. Just over 2 minutes, round one. The ground strikes continue to pile up. All right, so the big storyline in this one, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman, the wrestling's on point and the ground and pound going on as well.
You know, these skills are what allowed for Kamaru Usman to become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He is a tremendous wrestler, incredibly strong, and you are seeing all that happen.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Getting them out here.
Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard, opening right up. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Lee's eye appears to be closing up by the second. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see that.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out. That's what they're going to get. All the grappling is beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for. And that's he has to evade, stay at space. Oh, there we go.
10 seconds to go in the round. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Usman. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Saved by the bell. There is the final horn. He was getting grounded. He was getting pounded just at the end of the round. So you see, he's taken some of this time here to get back to his feet. Only 60 seconds on the clock between rounds. We will see if this young man can recover. All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. Oh, nice straight punch there by Lee. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this, gentlemen.
This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Oh, big knee to the body, man alive! Lands a kick there with the lead leg, nice work by Lee. And now some separation. A lot of power on display from Kamaru Usman as he lands yet again there.
Kamaru Usman showed in the Colby Covington fight, not only is he the best welterweight in the world, he may just be the toughest welterweight in the world because he went through the fire in order to retain that title.
All right, there it is. He stuffs yet another takedown, and not a bad attempt by the wrestler, but he hasn't realized any success with his takedown game thus far.
No, you know, sometimes, John, it's not enough. You can beat the guy to the position. The guy is just well-versed enough to defend, and that's exactly what we're seeing from this balanced fighter.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Real quick leg kick. He's got to move his head.
Oh, he can't. Well, that is exactly how you turn defense into offense. Catches the kick and dumps him on the mat.
What a great job timing that kick, driving into his opponent and putting him on his back.
Side control now. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, now he bails on the submission.
The belly.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Lee. Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Usman's in half guard now.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Lee getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack him. He's got to be careful here. There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Nice positional control here.
Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
Good work from the top here by Usman. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
You gotta get off your back. You gotta get off your back.
20 seconds left to go in round two.
You gotta move your hips. Make some space.
10 seconds now to go in the round. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, that's the end of round number two.
Stop.
All right, buddy, sit down. Take a deep breath. Now listen, you probably lost that round. The only reason we lost it is because you're waiting on him. I need you to be first.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Wow, strong round. Right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Oh, good job to get the hand up to block the elbow. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Kamaru Usman.
This is a terrible position.
Well, I'm not sure if there's a... Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
We'll work with that jab lands.
Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work.
Just misses with a left hook there.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight. Another big takedown.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Usman. Man, another one. Strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Usman. Working off his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Usman's back in full mount. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Under 2 minutes now to go in our third round. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Kamaru Usman.
Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Oh, that looks like some head trauma. Beautiful combination. Usman's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Huge knee lands from in close.
All right, now a little separation between the two fighters.
Gets to the single collar tie.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long? Under 30 seconds.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
And a big elbow inside. Oh!
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Seconds winding down in round 3. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All right, take a seat, buddy. You okay? All right. Breathe. You're good, man. You've been here before. It's okay. You just got caught. I need this round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Oh, he's stuck bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover. He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
Big shots getting through. Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
He passes to half. Oh, right into mount.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Lee.
Getting him out here.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike lands. Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Lee.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Lee's cut, not getting blood in his eyes per se, but that is a huge gash on the cheek. Kind of looks like a slot machine right now, and if we get in between rounds, the ringside physician and the cut man are going to have their work cut out for them. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Look to counter that hook.
He's getting ate up. You see all that swelling, and his opponent just continues to go to that area. The ref may need to call in the ringside physicians. Take a look at this guy.
Under 2 minutes now to go.
Create a scramble. Let's go.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Usman. Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially just the way he drew it up. It's been a striking clip.
It's like a fairy tale. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and his opponent isn't doing much to try and deter him and really mess with the game plan.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Lee's an absolutely bloody mess right now. Cut man knows he's got his work cut out for him between rounds. Usman gets the single leg takedown. Fourth round here, less than a minute to go.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Wrist control, wrist control.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Lee getting worked over, something fierce here by those hammer fists.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. He passed the half guard.
It's for the side control, it's foul.
10 seconds remaining here in round 4. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Usman. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Oh, nice little right hook there.
Lee's now switching his stance. And they separate.
Oh, man, good stick to the body.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Lee's pass attempt denied.
Beautiful transition. Great shot from the top position. There it is. Now he's going to mount. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, another blow hits that cut. Referee might need to call on the doctor here soon. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Usman.
Oh, right to the mount.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Kamaru Usman. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is thudding off the mat.
Wow, so somehow, some way in this final round, back to the feet.
It's like he's playing the lottery, John. He got to his feet now. Does his numbers hit? He has got to hit every button to try to get a finish.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw a real kitchen sink at him.
Lee's eye is officially swollen shut. The referee keeping a close eye on things. Maybe he'll call for the ringside physician, but that condition is only going to get worse as this fight continues.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Uppercut lands now. 2 minutes to decide this one now. That's a sharp hook there by Usman. Big knee lands there.
Oh, nice right hand.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already. And DC, I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
You don't have to lose everything on one night. His corner can stop the fight now, and he would be mad now, but he would appreciate them later because it will extend his career going down the line.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Usman. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Back mount now. Usman, oh, there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. All right, so the title fight goes the distance. I don't want to steal Bruce Buffer's thunder because he doesn't like that, but new UFC champion of the world, you're looking at him.
Yeah, he's the new champ. No matter how you want to look at it, he did enough to take the belt off the champion. He used his striking, his footwork, his beautiful movement in order to confuse the champion over the course of 5 rounds. He did enough. It's time to strap the belt around his waist.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman.
All right, so judges' scorecards are needed. They are rendered, and they go to Kamaru Usman.